No one's on the stream yet. No, 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 no.
They don't have notifications on like me.
Oh, cute. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to PSGL FP. Today is round number 8 in Germany. Today is myself, Leon, and Connor, as per usual.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Now everyone's just left the stream, so we've just completely wasted that intro, but we're going to carry on.
Lovely.
Welcome, NK. Welcome, Josh. Quickly, before qualifying starts, Connor, if you want to go through the standings.
Yeah, so the usual top 10 of the standings is Jolie on Manu. No points in the last two races with Joel, but he's still first on 46 points. In second, Little Blocks on 45. AMK driving very well recently in F10, also in F1, performing magnificently in Austria. He's third on 41. Thomas Yates on 39, in fourth, Abiy Adun 38, Aaron on 30, Ashbest on 29, Flying Froma on 25, then Fraggle Pow on 23, followed by Jay Jitex on 22, with the reigning champion only 11th. So, yeah, AMS 11th on 18 points, Leon. So, Joel's still leading the way, but it's very close, only a race win between Joel in first and Aaron in sixth. So, very close, like it is in every FP season. You couldn't write scripts for FP.
Yeah, FP is just action-packed compared to other leagues, like championship-wise. I would say.
Indeed. So, we're on standings. Might as well go through the constructors. Gunda Shunga Unna are first on 76 points. Then Team Pi. So Ash and AMK are second behind Aaron and Joel. There's only 6 points between the top two. So yeah, Ash and AMK, they're going under the radar a bit, but they're doing very well.
Yeah, if you want to carry on with the constructors.
No, I think we're done with the constructors. So we'll move on to the car allocations. So in the Williams, we have Abiadon and AMK, which is the slowest car. Next up, we've got the McLaren, Torosso, and the Sauber. So they're all the similar pace, within a tenth of each other. With Sauber with AMS and Joel, Trebe and Ugi in Toro Rosso, and Little and Ash in the McLaren. And then we have the midfield bunch of Renault, Haas and Forsinger, Renault, Frome and Tom, Haas, Aaron and Giroux, Forsinger, Fraggle and Race. And then obviously the big three, Hulk and Warren to watch in the Red Bull, Susie and Dano in the Merc, and JP and Juho in the Scarlet Red Ferrari. So that's the car allocations, that's the standings, and Leon, it's we've got the Hockenheim ring, and obviously with the new patch, perhaps the Oculus tyres will be the tyres to start on.
Yeah, this patch I think has kind of ruined this game. They may as well rename it F1 2017. But yeah, the Ultra Softs could probably last 10, maybe longer. I don't know the tyre wear. So
that is very true. And I just want to say good evening to QPRB, who took a famous F2 victory when F2 was probably at its prime with the likes of Gamer the Best, JKFC and Co. So welcome to QPR Beast. But yeah, also on strategy, it is quite a short pit lane as well, so maybe a two-stop strategy could be one to watch rather than a slow, long, soft, medium strategy.
Yeah, this track is one of the best of the calendar for action. Even though it's quite a short circuit, there's always battles, safety cars happen quite regularly. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with this. There's a lot of opportunities. So take obviously down the long parabolica into that famous turn 6 here, but also into the Mercedes section, or perhaps into the Sachs curve, Leon. The Sachs curve. Do you like driving the Sachs curve on a quality lap?
I like the flow of the corner, yes. So it's one of my favourite corners, not gonna lie, just because of the name. Not because of the name, sorry. But yeah, it is kind of a very good corner to go through.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with those comments, to be honest.
7 people watching, that is fucking abysmal.
Perhaps need to get it on my channel for a few more views.
Alright, cheeky shit, calm down.
My status in the community, but I'm sure it will rise when Fish gets a few tweets out.
That is true. I think we've got a delay, yes we have. Have a look at Abion's avatar. Okay, 1 second for the blue screen. What?
Yeah, good evening to the
Good
conductor of
evening.
the under team, Aaron and Jolie on Manu. And Aaron, yeah, Leon, Aaron's commented he's concerned about the Sud curve. Leon, what about the Sud curve? What do you think about that?
Don't know which one that is. Is that the same corner? The Sud
The
curve.
Sud curve is the final corner.
Oh. I don't really find a problem with it. It's just kind of like the penultimate corner. They kind of go together.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I didn't delete it. I think I probably just unlisted it. So I can give you a little link if you want to re-listen to our fantastic commentary together. Probably the best of the season, something we're saying.
That's quite. I felt that one.
But, yeah, why don't we give a shout to Mr. Tuesday Night himself from Ballymoney in Northern Ireland. Johnny Manu, championship leader. Can he is Joel the championship favourite or is Little Blocks got momentum, Leon? Who do you think is going to win the battle?
As it stands, I honestly have to put money on Little. He has been gifted the McLaren today, which for him going to be quite comfortable because McLaren's quicker than whatever Joel is in. I think he's in the Sauber. But yeah, I expect Little to win this race and go and take the championship.
Lovely. We'll see what he's on about.
He's on about Avian's avatar or his face or summer.
Yeah, this was his brow. He's not white. And Kerr is saying that the Sauber and McLaren are equal, but obviously I think I'd rather the Sauber because he can actually overtake.
McLaren's better through corners. I don't. It's half and half, I'd say.
Half and half, and Joel says about the eyebrows. Oh yes, you can do the Gagan press. So very impressive. And there might be some oh yes during the stream, but I'm not really in the mood given the recent events across all PSGL leagues. And do you know who we are waiting for?
No. Let's have a look.
It's
someone in Toro Rosso.
Honda. It is Great Bay. So Great Bay.
He's 6 minutes late. Oh, he hasn't even got an invite.
Incompetence. And AMS says the McLaren is brilliant here. That's interesting to hear. McLaren is probably nice to handle, that's for sure.
Yeah.
People are getting very eager to start this German Grand Prix at the legendary Hockenheim, the second best circuit in Germany.
Yeah, probably the second best. But it depends which Nürburgring you're on about.
Just the GP one. The one that was on F1 2013.
Yeah, I know which one you're on about.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're about F1 circuits, then yeah. But I'd say the Nordschleife is probably the best one.
I think it's a bit overrated because it was his length and girth.
Still a good track.
It is, and good evening to Gaming Alimond, always here to watch our FP streams. And Aaron Collingwood, KLC also came off the back of a fantastic win in F2 as he looks to try and gain promotion into the cesspit, which is F1.
Aaron, I've got advice to you. I wouldn't win any more races. What's happened here then? Why is everyone not in the cars?
Yeah, I got the same. It's a glitch, it's a glitch. You're in the Red Bull.
Wait, Aaron's in the red? No. Surely not.
Aaron was struggling for pace around here in practice. The man doesn't play the game anymore. He just turns up.
If he's in a Red Bull, then I'm guaranteeing I know who's won.
I think Hook could do it.
I think he's switched now. Yeah, he's back in the house. How come? Aaron, have you seen the past 2 weeks in F1? They're the two ones that stand out this season. This is a long delay. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, let's just look at the state of the F1 league. And Mark obviously says Australia was shocking in F1. At least Britain was just one lap between a few guys. And I agree. Aaron's told me not to watch the stream because how disgusting.
Oh, I watched the stream because, you know, it went in my favour, so took advantage.
Yeah, I think the F1 league's more about if you get lucky. It's not all about pace in F1 anymore. It's not. Your pace doesn't usually yield results. If you can just get through cleanly, then that's most of the work done on finding nowadays.
Well, you've been doing your own, so I think you did it.
Yeah, a very rare mistake from me, but you know, I think in the past few seasons, you know, I do win races, get podiums, not score 1 point, finishing the whole season and only salvage an F1 seat due to there not being enough quality in F2. So hopefully I never reach that. I stick to that shitty level ever. So I'm sure we'll be fine. So hopefully Trey Bray can get the lobby very soon.
I think we're starting without him.
I think that's what I like to hear. Ugi Azini needs to get on with it.
Juho's.
And good evening to Dale. Sorry, Leon, forget it. Dale Keller is in the chat. You know, how much respect do you have for Mr. Gumpy and his experience?
Second most respect. I have to give the most respect to Aaron.
And why's that?
It's Aaron. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, Aaron's not been very fast at an F1 game since the PS3 days, so that's all that has to be said on that one as we get into qualifying.
Oh yeah, Dale did leave FP, I think. Was it last week or was it the week before?
Yep, and your best mate, Jack Tyler. So obviously you must have been upset to see Jack Tyler not race, considering I believe you two are like really good friends of the circuit, so I believed.
Yeah, really good friends. If me and him were on the same track, you'd end up backwards in a wall. That's all I'm going to say.
That is good to hear. So, the Hockenheimring, 18 minutes of qualifying. Ultra soft tyres could be the tyre to go on, with tyre temperatures now being irrelevant. It's back to the days of F1 2017 without the 11 ballast.
Yeah, I don't think 11 ballast is even possible still. Like 10's possible, not 11.
I agree. So, will it be raining? Will it be dry? Obviously the German fans here. The sole German driver, Abiaden.
Yeah. He does quite well on this track. I don't know what he did last season. I think it was in the calendar last season, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did terribly, I remember.
Oh, well. He might get a boost as is his home Grand Prix.
Obviously no CC Brain here tonight. But CC Brain will be in action on Monday night, thankfully.
Oh, heavy rain for the start of the race.
Lovely. So that should be nice and I won't say entertaining, but you know, we'll see how it goes.
So everyone will be starting on the ultra softs then.
A proper qualifying section. That's what you want to see.
Especially with this new patch where everyone can actually use the ultras anyway and use 10 ballast or something ridiculous like that. So they can pretty much do time trial laps.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, as ZE3 is crying because there's no Prague. I'm not sure where Prague is tonight, but no sign of the young man.
Well, since Aaron's first out on track, you can go on board with a lap of him when he starts to his lap.
The man you have the most amount of respect for here in F1. 171 starts in the F1 league. No, this man has been around the block.
Compared to my 18, yes.
Yeah, definitely. Do you feel you've missed out not being able to race Aaron like properly over a season?
I don't think I've ever raced Aaron. Ever.
Yeah, like I said, have you missed out?
I think so.
You missed out. Well, I mean, would you like to be on the receiving end? Like what AMS? You know, how would that make you feel?
What if I was stuck behind Aaron?
Yeah, it's like me and Shiloh.
Well, you gave me wing damage, so I'll just eyeball him.
fair enough. Obviously, you have so much respect for him. I don't think you could die for him. But yeah, on board with the 3-time Formula 1 champion, Aaron F1 here at Ring back in season 6. So Aaron opens the lap here at Ring. The German Grand Prix takes a very strange line as he approaches the Nord curve. Easy to corner cut, but not enough speed taken. But these medium tyres do take a couple of laps on the run down. Turns to brake at the curve, starts down into gear 3. Aaron rotates the car very nicely, very smooth. Very assured is the 3-time F1 champion as we go through the famous Parabolica. Not to be confused with the Monza Parabolica, but it's a Parabolica with a K, not a C. As we come down to the turn 6 airfield, Harry Bengton, the best overtaking opportunity on the circuit. These are DRS and obviously the that's very important on this game as the yellow flags out in sector 3 as Aaron approaches turn 7 and down into turn 8. The Mercedes-Benz section, those fans, Aaron adopts the German nationality flag due to his association with the late, great Adrian Sutil as he attacks turn 11, the Mobile 1 curve. A beautiful corner on a wheel, gets so much bikini through your neck into the Sachs curve, turn 12, where Sebastian Vettel massively went off Aaron, jostling the car, JP Greenwood style, as he tackles the final part of that. And finally, the Sood curve, everyone, the Sood curve.
Oh, he's off.
So yeah, Aaron, showing what he can do, but that last sector, very scruffy. JP-esque, some would say.
Yeah, Aaron did say before he hates Sood curve, and I think he showed his example of hating that corner now.
I agree with his flag report on proposition. The only man on the ultra soft tyre, and as Mark says, embarrassing from Aaron at the final part there. But his tyres weren't quite potential, in my opinion.
I think it was Mark who asked our impressions of 2019 testing so far. It's our first question of the stream.
Yeah, obviously, it's always been very busy. It was nice to watch it last week. Certainly Ferrari looked the team to beat, but obviously never rise off Mercedes. And come Melbourne, I wouldn't be surprised if Hamilton was on pole by 3-4 tenths, like he usually is, to be honest. But yeah, certainly the top 3 look close. But Sauber, very impressive. Well, not Sauber, Alfa Romeo, should I say. I think they could potentially be like the best of the rest, along with the Renault, so that should be quite interesting. Obviously, Williams, embarrassing, to be honest. It's not a matter of time before Claire Williams has to step down and something has to change there. It's a bit of a shame, an iconic team, but I don't care too much about Williams. I didn't grow up with Williams being the best, so I'm not too concerned or worried. But yeah, it looks interesting, and hopefully, the season lives up to the expectations we all have.
Yeah, just to point back to the Williams point, I don't think Claire should be in charge. I think she came in charge because of Frank. That's the only reason why I think she's in charge.
Yeah, obviously saying in the family name, but perhaps maybe she just needs to step down and get a proper lead, like a Fred Vasseur. Look what job he's done at Alfa Romeo Sauber. So someone like him, someone with the racing experience can lead. Paddy though, sadly doesn't have a clue. So I think some changes have to be made. And obviously a big sponsor, like a manufacturer's deal like they had, that's like with BMW or whatever.
Yeah,
in the early 2000s. But it's Tom AJ on pole, and Joel goes third on his all 4.
Tom AJ in quite a... The Renault's just an all-round car. It's good at everything. So... Expect to see
Abiadon's off! Abiadon off at the Sachs curve, the German copying Sebastian Vettel's bottle. And Abiadon in the Williams again. Abiadon in the Williams, it just looks right F3. We're so used to it. And he's off in the gravel after his embarrassing F1 season so far as well.
Yeah, one person who's in an unusual car is Lickle. Don't really usually see him in a McLaren.
Like we certainly do not. What's he on? The medium cars, the white wall mediums.
We'll see what he can do, but I predicted he would go and win the race. But now it's wet, I'd probably throw that one out the window because it could literally be anyone in the wet.
Yeah, it could be, but I mean, in the wet conditions, it's still, the cream does rise to the top, and I think Littlebox, certainly in terms of raw talent, and his pedigree in league racing, his pace, his rawness, Littlebox is, I think, the favourite to win still.
And
that lap just shows, I think he is the favourite.
Yeah, only 1.2 seconds off on the slowest compound of tyre, so I think if he just whacked on a set of ultra softs, he could easily get pole.
Yeah, and obviously you know how well the McLaren handles little blocks. Obviously got the pace and the quality. I think it's a great combination. Little in the wet in the McLaren.
Yeah. So what's happened to Aaron and Joel? I don't know what they're doing. They're going side by side through Sachs curb, but you know, it's interesting.
I think they always want a bit of camera time at the German Grand Prix. You know, the Gundoction got under looking for more sponsors.
Aaron's now in the gravel trap. I don't know what happened there, but Aaron now pits.
He does indeed. I'm not sure. Everyone seems about Fraggle Paul was on a lap. 15-7 in the first set for Fraggle Paul, matching Tom AJ's provisional pole time. In the fourth, I think Fraggle Paul will be one to watch Leon.
Yeah, he got his race winning. Was it? It wasn't Austria, was it? No, it was the one before Britain in
Silverstone.
Yes, in the Ferrari, and Force India around this track, except for the final sector, is amazing like most of the cars. So yeah, he is a contender for the win, I think.
He certainly is, but I think Little Box is the favourite. Fraggle Paul could put his name up in lights, and it's not. It's an imagination.
Would have put him second that lap.
Yeah, it would have. Should have, would have, could have.
Anyone else? Abiodun is actually on a lap? No, he's not.
JP Greenwood's on one.
Oh, let's have a look. Where is he? He's down in 14th for that setting. Oh, he has set a lap time. Where is he? He's coming through the hairpin in the Scarlet Red Ferrari, or the Mission Winnow if you're on about 2019. But anyways, comes through the Mercedes-Benz section. Not the most welcome for Ferrari, but doesn't really matter. As he is about to reach Mobile 1. What do you expect from JP this race, Connor?
I don't know. I think JP just needs to get. He got his first points on the board in F7, so he should be full of confidence. I think he should be looking to challenge for points. A wet race probably will help him. He's had some great wet performances in the past. I think he got like P7 in Austria back in season 20. So I think JP could be suited to the wet conditions, to be honest.
Yeah, if you just stay out of trouble, I will say I'm gonna make a bold prediction. There's going to be only 10 finishers. So if he's one of them 10, stays out of trouble, then yeah, he'll get points.
Yeah, Ugi Azim is next up in the final sets of that. Ugi Azim back in the Toro, so the Rawalpindi Express decides to pit. Disappointing. The Rawalpindi Express out of fuel.
Unfortunate. Anyone else on a lap?
Tom AJ, 3/10 up.
Abiodun, only 5th. And Tom AJ improves. First one in the 11s.
Giroud in the Haas.
12-2.
Second, 12-2.
It's a bad lap for a Haas.
No, it's not. It's very similar pace to the Renault. Obviously, Tom AJ and F2 Giroud in F4, so perhaps the gap is as expected. But Tom flying through is 4/10 up in the middle sector, so we'll be looking to challenge for maybe the front row, maybe third, more realistic. But flying through, we've got JP ahead.
JP should get out of the way, and he does. Working through, put his Renault third. Not a bad lap.
And, yeah, not a bad lap. And quickly on the Williams. I think Williams just tried to combine too many concepts. Part of the Ferrari, part of the Mercedes. It was a bit too. It was just a mess of a car, the Williams in 2018, but hopefully in 2019, it's just back on track as Dano has left there. Second.
AMS has gone second.
Not a bad lap. Ugi Azim certainly level up to him. He did 11.9 in practice, so I think Ugi Azim can certainly find a lot of time.
Mr. Tuesday Night is going through the final sectors. Warren Haig goes provisional pole.
Yep, Warren Haig, a wily old fox. And look, that's what you like about everyone qualifying the old fox. It's nice and tight. The top probably 7 could take pole still.
Maybe more. Some people may have just set bankers. Oh, Joel, that was a bit risky. Almost collided with Aaron.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's not forget about AMK. Oh, not AMK. I'm sorry. Hulk and Lickle could tank the pole as well. Both not set an ultra. soft lap time just yet.
There's actually Lickles on a lap in the final sector. He's just gone through Mobile 1. Going through Sachs curve, one of my favourite corners. And going through this final few corners. AMS goes provisional pole by 2 thousandths over Warren Haig, but what can Lickle do as he comes down the final corner? Can he go provisional pole? Yes, he can with a 1:11.7.
Yeah, I think that's to be expected. The two F1 drivers, 1 and 2 in quite decent cars. Abby Adone calls it a day. Only P9 in the Williams. Miles off place there.
And it's meant to be a wet start, so I don't see why he's done that, unless he has binned it somewhere.
Very true, as we've got 5 minutes left, and yeah, nice and tight. Top 4.
Yeah, all in the 11s. Let's have a look at the gaps between them all. Top 9 are just below a second, so quite tightly packed.
That's what you'll want to see. As who is anyone deep on that? Looking through Joel. Like Joel's carried on. He's out of us. Yeah, Joel improved slightly. He's got 7.
Oogie Zeem's on a lot in the final sector.
Is the Oogie Zeem is quite a poor up actually, to be honest down.
Is he? Oh, we'll see what he does.
Hulk goes 4th in the Red Bull.
Yeah, Oogie pits. Fraggles up in the first sector slightly, so I'll keep an eye on him. Oh, Ash best? Yeah, about to say.
He did run wide on the fast right-hander, so he might be hard to pit. Yeah, he did a mad.
Yeah. Let's go back on board with Fraggle. Where is it? Fraggle is coming up to the Mercedes corner, and I think he's just cut turn 7, but we'll carry on. He might not have as Dana rejoins. That's nice to see. Fraggle looks like he's on for a decent lap. No, he's down. Never mind.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a lull at the JP circulating, but yeah, everyone in the garage getting that final set of tyres. A little bit of a discussion going on in the chat about getting your first win in PSGL. Leon, what was your first PSGL win? What league and when?
Ooh, my first PSGL win would have been Hungary in F3 season 19, I believe. I have to say Abiodun actually gave me the win. Team orders, so I never had a league race win, so I said get out of the way, and he did. And that was my first league race win.
Yeah, that's very you. I think I won a few races in like F3 in the Saturday League, but in terms of F1, I think it was Japan in season 6. I think it was like the 11th or 12th round that season. So yeah, it did take me a while to get a win. I think I had like 6 poles that season, but only 1 win. So it took me a while, but you know, the rest is history after that, I guess.
Yeah. Tom AJ's back out on track. He's just started another lap, so we'll keep on board with him. I don't know if he's up in the first sector. I'll have to double check. He is. So yeah, we'll keep on board with him for now. As he comes up to the hairpin, he's got a car ahead of him, which I believe is a Mercedes. But it's not a Mercedes because it's not on the mountain track.
Who are we on about?
I'm on about Tom AJ, and there's someone in front of him, but I don't know who it is.
Yeah, Tom Ajar. So yeah, Tom AJ in the Tartar race, funny enough. You know, he was struggling for performance, struggling for confidence, but I think since leaving F2, he's been a new man. You know, F2 is just a cesspit. A diseased cesspit, like quite a few PSGL leagues currently. So yeah, Tom AJ tackling the Sachs curve, you know.
Yeah, I think he'll get pole here. That's all I'm going to say. I think he'll knock off Lickle. He'll do a 11.6. No, he won't, because I know he's down. Yeah, didn't improve.
Commentator's curse there, but there's so many guys going on laps. I don't know who to watch.
Aaron, just to answer your question, yes, Mark's already answered it, but yes, there is a race of champions at the end of this season.
Yeah, it'll probably be the last Sunday or Monday in April. And
I'll be in it, most likely.
Oh, we'll see. But anyway, who are we watching?
Lickle's on a lap. Everyone's on a lap, so pick.
Yeah, Littlebox, I think he's quite far, and he's the main man. He's got the best, he's got the most talent in this league, hasn't he? So much talent, but still yet to win a race in F1. unfulfilled potential, but he's fighting for this FP title against Giuliano Manu as he tackles the Mobile One Club. Easy to run wide, but keeps it on the black stuff. Paul gets the way as he tackles the Sats curve, runs slightly wide, locks up perhaps with a bit of a rear, locking, attacking 12-13, and finally turn 14, the Sood curve. Here it is, the Sood curve. I got too excited, I said it way too early, but it's little blocks through the Sood curve and to the line. 11-5, Leon, what a lap.
Perfect lap, he won't go for another one, but now, who's next? I don't know.
I'm just got Ugi Azim.
Yeah, he's next. Everyone else is starting a lap. He's just going for the penultimate corner and Sood curve momentarily. As he locks up when it's the penultimate corner, I think runs very wide, but going through Sood curve, runs very wide again. What will it be? Only 12.2, and it puts him 8th.
Okay, so not too bad there, but AMS hasn't got much so AMS will be struggling towards the end of his lap, and it's only a 15%. He's wide. AMS, dreadful from Kerr, and it's a shocking little set. So AMS, I think, looks finished to me.
Giroux, I believe, is next. He's going for the penultimate corner. What can he do? He's only 6 tenths off. If he does nail a lap, he could be around that time. What is he going to do? It will be a 1:12.1, and he goes 7th.
Yeah, and it's Hulkenberger in the Red Bull Tag Heuer tackling the Sachs curve once again as Ugi Azim calls it. There's a Hulkenberger, the league director. Some wouldn't know it, but what can he do in the Red Bull through the Sood curve? What can he do in the Red Bull? Hulkenberger stays P4.
Yeah, greatest lap of Warren Haig's next. Warren Haig. What can he do? He's getting the 12th Lickle. It's only 12.1, not an improvement. Tom AJ, no. None of them improved. Unless Joel out of nowhere maybe? No. Maybe even Fraggle? I'm really trying to get desperate now? No. So that's it, I think. Except for, unless Aaron, 9th.
Disappointing from Aaron F1 now. And but you know, he is matching Giroux. But yeah, an interesting session, but I think it's no surprise. Lickle blocks in a McLaren. Stunning. Absolutely stunning from Lickle blocks.
May I also point out that people are most likely running wet setups, so they're probably not running at their full potential.
Yeah, that is a very valid point. And yes, Aaron, just to clarify, the race champions will be the top 2 from every league. All 8 leagues and then 4 wild cards. That's how we've always done it. And that's how we can, obviously, if, well, it's not going to apply actually because the top 2 in this league won't be the top 2 in F1. But there we go. Take it away, Leon. The result. So,
Lickle's on pole by 3.5 tenths, possibly, and a bit too much of a 2 OP car in the McLaren. Second is AMS, pretty good qualifying from him. Third is Warren Haig. 4th, Hulk. 5th, Tom AJ. 6th, Flying From. 7th, ANK. 8th, Giroux. 9th, Aaron. 10th, Ugi, and that is your top 10. Outside the top 10 is Joel, Fraggle, Sutty, Abby O'Dunn. That's a disappointing qualifying from him. Ice Best, The Bomb, Dano, JP, and Juho Finn.
Yeah, and the stewards have announced that Juho Finn will be allowed to race despite not making the 107% ruling.
Wait, what? I think I'm being stupid though. Yeah, I'm sure. Memory lapse, shut.
I'm sure the viewers, such as Game Animal, will understand what I meant. But any 25 viewers here, you know, they're all coming in.
Yeah, they want to see the chaotic start of full wet weather in Germany. And Spurs, I can't wait. Oh.
The specialist myself, but you know, it's always good to see drivers excel in these conditions. It requires it just requires a lot of skill. I'm shit in the wet, but I have a lot of respect for drivers who can perform in these conditions. And to be fair, even when I ran assists, I was crap in the wet, so it's just something about the wet conditions where you've either got it or you just don't really.
Yeah, apparently, Anthony Higgs put in the chat that it is full wet weather, but you're on the intermediates. So, could be interesting.
Maybe Warren Haig's been getting the wrong forecast at Red Bull. So.
Let's get ready for the formation lap, as everyone is obviously on the intermediates. So Connor, Who do you think, or what's your top 3 prediction for this race?
Lickle, AMS, Tom AJ.
Okay, mine will be Lickle, Tom AJ, and Frome.
Interesting. I think the Red Bulls, Haig will probably lose connection, and Hulk, he's not really racing too much, but he's got a lot of experience, not quality as Hulk, so I won't rule him out, but Warren Haig will lose connection at some point, surely.
Probably. He's lost connection in most races in F5 and FP, so the odds are quite high.
And Ugi's enjoying my being sent to the grid for some shenanigans, some jiggery pokery on the formation app. How much does that piss you off? If you get sent to the grid, you can't feel the conditions, especially in the wet. I feel the formation app is crucial in the wet. You just get a feel for the circuit.
Yeah, if you've not done wet practice, then it does really piss you off because you kind of want to get used to the track, even though it's a slow down lap. You still want to get used to the track, and if you get disqualified straight away, then you kind of just into a guessing game on where you're going to put the power down, and it kind of costs you, and it will take you a few laps to get used to it. So.
It will indeed. So it will be Little Blocks looking to take the championship lead off Johnny Mano from pole with Little Blocks in a McLaren in the wet. He's a better driver than AMS. He's in probably a better car in these conditions than AMS. It's all on Little Blocks to perform, to dominate here at the Hockenheim.
Yeah. Oh God, my voice then. Thank God that's gone now. There's the 3 cars sitting there with disqualifications. That was Oogie. I can't remember the other 2 because I'm in different camera angle, but Connor, can you make sure to look at the middle to the back of the pack?
I nearly forgot because you tell me every week, but thanks for reminding me.
As we get ready, gotta wait for Ferrari at the back, and then we'll start the race as we do get ready. Got 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 red lights. And away we go for the German Grand Prix. Doesn't look like Lickle's got off away well. And he has. He's going to defend the inside. No, he's not. But he is first going into turn 1 as Warren Hagen AMS. Got very close, but the front lot seem to be very clean. How about the middle to the back?
Yeah, very clean in the middle as well. So far, so good. All good.
That is quite surprising. So, as we come up through the parabolica curve, no one seems to be off the track. AMK's got a few positions. As Tom AJ is looking to try and get Hulk through the curve, and these cars are all getting quite close. They're going to go 3 wide as Tom AJ, I believe, is down the inside. There's AMS and Warren Hager going side by side. Hulkenberg's lost 2 positions through that corner, which is unfortunate, but everyone, I think, has kept their wing, which is quite extraordinary.
Yeah, I'm looking through the grid and everyone's been very clean, very respectful racing. Rich AP goes well wide, off the circuit, down the inside, and he taps into the Mercedes, runs him off the factory open his arch rival. But yeah, very clean so far.
I suppose there's a hat off in the background. Was that Aaron? I don't know. I think it was Giroud. Oh, he's been pushed off by Abbey. Oh, more contact slightly, and he's rejoining the middle of the track. Everyone's been able to avoid him, so no harm was exactly done there. Oh, Abbey and the bomb got really close. I don't know if that's what you were looking at there.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Very close, very tasty midfield action as always. But Nickel box.
Still playing sector 3.
Duo.
Duo. Yep. It's unfortunate.
But he's no assist in the wet. Very difficult as we're side by side. Best down the inside of Fraggle pole. Oh no, sorry.
Wow.
Is it? No.
No, Fraggle is 16th behind them.
Yeah, sorry. The name tags are all wrong.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. It is actually Fraggle behind, but not ahead. But don't worry. But Ash is able to, I believe, defend the position or whatever. But Aaron and Pro. Aaron's going down the inside at the hairpin. Shibbird's getting the move fairly comfortably, and he does. He's up into P8.
Yeah, there will be a Crofty naming the wrong people there, but well done to Aaron to get the move. And that is Ash Best running no assists, I believe he is. But there were rumours about him using ABS in it, but I'm not too sure. I'm about to use it to confirm. Oh no, he's just locked up there.
No clue.
ABS off. Yeah,
no
clue. Just locked up, guys. Yeah, sorry, just locked up, so that's quite clear. No assists for Ash Best still on lap 2. Oh, there's a car off. It's Hulk. Hulk at the the Sachs curve.
Oh, he's done an Abiodun and he's lost a few positions. He got no wing damage, but he's lost a lot of time in a lot of positions, and that's quite a rookie error. In my eyes.
A man of such experience and prestige in PSGL, but we all can spin off by ourselves at some points and we'll caught out by the conditions.
As now Abiodun tries to get into the points on the back of Hulkenberg. Will it send it down the inside here? No. And actually Abby's lost a lot of time on exit. I don't think he'll be able to get him depending on the straight line speeds. Mercedes power versus Renault, and I think Abby should be able to get him here down the inside.
Yeah, I think Hulk's struggling. I don't know if he's got damage because he did have a big off as Abby locks up quite heavily there. And Hulk will have the racing line and keep the position.
Hulk has no damage I can report, and Ash Best and Sutty were going side by side. I think Ash has made the move there.
Yeah, nicely done for Richard up to P13, but a bit of a train.
Train for 10th, they're currently behind.
It is, but that's what you like about this league. Lots of midfield action as Guru runs on, as Dano's going to get him into the mobile one curve. Job done. See you later. Dano up to P15.
I don't know if it's just me, but I got a feeling since it is wet, people are going to back off moves and it's not going to be as aggressive. Never mind, I just scratched what I just said. I don't know what happened, if you want to say what happened. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, Dano just got, they're both basically a bit of side-by-side action, but Dano got hit by the other guy, whoever it was, the Sachs curve, so, yeah, the disaster. Yeah, what happened?
The other guy.
Yeah. Irrelevant drivers, to be honest, because flying from is only 3 seconds behind Iran F1, so will be one to watch into through the parabolic Leon. Yeah,
I'm on board with him, but Iran actually has to tow off Ugi Azim up front, so Iran should be saved down the straight and actually might be able to get Ugi, I think, next lap.
Yeah, that is very true. As Abiodun and the Bomb going side by side, but Abby maintaining the position again. So Abby in P11, the Bomb in P12, with Paul starting to get a bit of the rhythm going, pulling the gap.
Yeah, Abby seems to be struggling in that Williams like heavily compared to AMK, who is currently sitting in 5th. Abby's doing atrocious.
Yeah, Abby's doing very badly, but to be honest, this is a strong track for the pad, and obviously a pad in wet conditions is got a great combo. So. No disrespect to AMK's performance, he's driving very well, but it is in his favour, to be honest.
I'll keep on board with this long train, but I will look back at Iran once they get through the parabolic curve, or straight, whatever you call it. As Lickle sets the fastest lap as he starts lap number 5 here at Germany. I'm going to try and switch back to Iran now. Well, they seem to have actually separated as they're coming through turn 2.
Yeah, I think Warren Haig on AMS could be the next one we need to be watching, because Warren Haig's getting very close and could be making a move into the hairpin. As AMS goes defensive, moves a little bit in the braking zone to defend from Warren Haig there. Scares him off, I think, that little bit of movement.
Yeah. Warren Haig just back off as Iran has gone down the inside of Ugi and he's got the move. I was right. Iran is now up into 6th. He's hunting down a podium, I think.
Yeah, Iran, I think, will be licking his lips. Henry Williams next up, so yeah, Iran just needs to make the most of this task. Get away from Ugi, who has traditionally struggled in these wet conditions.
Oh, Ash down the inside! He's missed his braking point by about 400 metres, and Abby's going to retain that position. And Sutty's actually gone in there. Oh, Ash, he's collided, and this yellow flag. Dano's got wing damage. Ash and Sutty going side by side for the final sector. Ash has got the move, but Sutty's put down the inside of Ash.
Ash is getting a bit bullied here. He's bullying people. He's getting bullied back. Lots of scraps in this.
Oh, and Ash has lost it, and he's lost 2 positions in the process. And he's down to P15. Now he's up the inside of Fraggle, and now he's back up to P14. So not the best start for the McLaren driver.
Not quite. That's flying chrome 3 seconds behind Uki Azim Leon, so flying chrome certainly looking the fast with the turns. Got a great exit there onto the Parabolica.
Yeah, he should be able to get him comfortably. Ugi seems to be struggling down the straight with that Toro Rosso Honda engine. Frome is now down the inside. Will brake later? No, Ugi does. But Frome has got the inside line. And Frome is up into 7th. Fraggle and Ash. These two are still battling. Fraggle with an excellent switchback. And I think he's actually done Ash there. Yep, the switchback for the hairpin. Excellent move.
And I just saw Joel's traction at the hairpin. His traction at the hairpin was outstanding because somehow he's got the head of Ugi Azim. So it's just like Johnny Shout all over. Joel excelling out the hairpin to pass with Azim, the PA.
And I saw Ash dive bomb Fraggle in his backup position. I'm going to keep an eye on Warren Haig as he's closing in on AMS still. And Tom AJ is catching up to that battle.
Interesting. So Tom AJ's had quite a few favourable cars recently, so perhaps he'll be in a slow one for the next one. He's doing very well, but AMS is struggling in that Sal Warren Haig. You know, he's a wily old fox and he's using his overtake as AMS goes defensive. But
going to compromise his line.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be easy. It's going to be easy for Warren Haig, I think.
In raw straight line speed, they might be quite similar, but it looks like Warren Haig has got the more speed. They seem to be deadlocked now. AMS is still ahead of Gumbo with Tom AJ. He's got the best angle of this. Warren Haig seems to have broken later. He's going to try and keep it around the outside of AMS. Still can't get it, and I've got to feel an AMS maybe able to just hang on to P2 for another lap. Oh, Warren Haig's got wind damage.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a little bit of lag, but very strange what just happened there. Or Warren Haig's about to disconnect, like usual.
I might have really hit thin air and got wind damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, wow, well then.
What a result! What a result for Warren Haig. He's down. So, yeah. But it's good news for MK up to P4, Aaron up to P5, but yeah, disaster for Warren Haig. Well, will he call it a day? When is enough enough?
As they now drop some positions. Frome is gaining on Aaron, so Frome is flying at the moment.
He is indeed. But also look at the fastest lap. Little Box of 25.0. Little Box's fastest lap is now 3.5 tenths quicker than everyone else. 4 tenths quicker than AMS. And in the same car, 1.7 seconds quicker than Ash Best.
That's embarrassing for Ash Best. Lickle must be on another level, and Ash Best is on the lowest level. Must be.
Flying from on Warren Haig, so Warren dropping positions the ghost car.
Frome's too far back to get Aaron this time. But I think next lap he'll go for it. Tom AJ, I need to get off the gaps. Tom AJ is looking to get AMS, and I think this is one of the only few battles. Oh no, it's just Joel passing Warren Haig's car. I was trying to get excited, but oh, Sutton and Abiodun. They are two solid cars. Sutty's gone well wide. And Ash is now going to go down the inside of Sutty for P13. I think he's got the move. Can Sutty try and come back at him? No, he can't, but Ash has missed his braking point again. And he's spun round.
Oh.
Narrowly. Fraggle narrowly avoided him, but lost the position to Giroux in the process. So, dreadful race from Ash at the moment.
Yeah, Ash Best struggling. The new patch was meant to solve his issues, but I'm afraid the same cracks are still there for Ash Best. How was Ash Best the best driver tipped to be the next big C? Look at him down in P16, Leon, your teammate, of course.
As long as he doesn't do this in F1, I am not bothered.
But it is just domination. As expected, one Nickel block, 25 seconds clear. Of the rest is Abiodun. That's past the ghost car of Warren Haig.
But that's the first penalty of the race, I think, from Fraggle.
Obviously, the thing with the wet race, there's no DRS, and the battles do tend to die down quite quickly. And I think we're seeing that as people are just getting a bit spaced out, no DRS, sticking onto each other. Yeah, a bit of a lull. Really.
Yeah, Fraggle and Giroux are going side by side, or were. Giroux's got dominant straight line speed, but there is Fraggle down the inside of Giroux. What can he do? Nothing. And Fraggle gets the position after he bullies his way past. And Ash Best again looking for a switchback-esque through the hairpin, and he has got it on Giroux. So Giroux had a big loss through the hairpin there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. As JP Greenwood's now getting in the mix, so he's wrestling that Ferrari. You know, he's keeping in touch with people. I think he's having a more competitive race as JP, so that's good to see.
Yeah, he's keeping up with the likes of Giroud and Ash as Warren Egger's just come back behind JP as A&K pits on lap 10.
That's very interesting. Perhaps this will go, well, he'll have to go for another set of inters, but perhaps it's going to dry up towards the end.
It could be, and that is for another set of intermediates. I guess he's going for a 2-stop if it stays wet the whole race, so I don't know.
So will MK come out? Will he be released into the cesspit of traffic? And he will be. Look at that traffic, girl. You must, if you came out behind that, you'd be quite worried, wouldn't you?
Yeah. The notice that will give Aaron and Tom AJ the likes of, if they are watching the stream and have figured out where A&K's come out, they probably won't pit, because if they know A&K's going to come out in traffic, then they know they will. So they could use a bit of strategy call there and stay out for a little bit longer and maybe get ahead of this train.
Yeah, perhaps. I don't know whether it's going to change to, but if it is going to go to dry towards the end, it does make sense not to extend the intermediate sync too long. But MK was doing very well, so not too sure why, but we'll see how it all plays out very shortly, I'm sure.
Yeah, what this does do though is promote Aaron to P4, so if it stays like this, Aaron has a chance at a podium.
Yeah, he does indeed. His Fraggle Paul's now got AI deployed. I'm not sure what happens there. That was actually best goes down the inside with the sacks.
There's thrown pits.
Oh, Drew's got damage.
Shame.
How sincere. Yep, thrown pits for another set of inters.
Must have been the intermediates don't last that long. Only 10 laps is very short.
Is indeed Tom AJ using his errors, and he's getting very close to AMS, Leon.
Yeah, but I just want to look where Throne came out. Throne came out behind everyone, and Tom AJ wasn't actually able to get the move on AMS. Will he get the run out of the hairpin? Don't think so. He did struggle for traction. He will have some slight slipstream, but no, he's too far back. 2.5 temps. Yeah, he just slots in behind.
Sussy and Abby into the hairpin.
And then to a side by side, A&K, Jaruru, and Florian JP. There's two different battles going on right next to each other. Jaruru's not giving up on A&K. A&K needs to get this move done by ASAP.
Not the best corner to overtake, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, around the outside, excellent move. Throne now has to try and pass Jaruru quickly. And then he has got an open door to try and catch A&K.
Indeed.
Migrated host.
Yeah, same. Who was those?
I don't know.
Seems okay. It's Nickel, isn't it? Or not?
I don't think so. He's like that. Oh, no.
Decisive for the championship. It was Joey on him last week. The curse of the
Tom AJ now for the lead because Lickle somehow now last. Tom AJ around the outside. AMS breaks late. Tom AJ's going to look for the switchback, but no, he doesn't get it. So AMS has now taken the lead of the race.
Yeah, Fraggle Paul is also out. Perhaps it's going to be Lobby collapse as Warren Haig setting stuff back to stubble. This is a decisive day in the championship with Lickle blocks out, Leon.
Yeah, Joel now has got a little bit of leeway. I don't know who's behind him in the championship or behind Lickle. I've not really got the standings up at the moment. I will quickly go and double check. Give me a momento. AMK, who has pit. He was stuck in traffic, so Joel could come out quite close to him. Abiodun, he's down there. Tom AJ is the closest rival up there at the moment, so if AMS stays ahead, then Joel should be alright for the championship.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how the race develops in terms of connection. If anyone loses connection, but look, Boxers has struggled for connection in recent weeks. But the Gunga team will be licking their lips. Third and fourth with Lickle blocks out.
Hulk and Abiodun are pitting. So they'll be going for another set of intermediates. Oh, as Hulk has been held by Abby. That is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate indeed, as Aaron begins to close in on the top two. Only 4.7 seconds off the lead is Aaron F1. So keep an eye on him.
I know, imagine Aaron winning a race. Oof. That would be one to remember for a while.
It'll be an emotional experience, that's for sure. So, what's going on?
Still in the middle of the battle for the lead, and that is it at the moment. Until the pit stops occur for the top 7, nothing else really. Have a look in the FP chat, but Lickle hasn't said anything here, so he's fully lagged out, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate, but Joel lagged out last week as AMS Kerr decides to pit from the lead of the Grand Prix. Tom and Gay says that was Aaron. Joel, big screen with Joel decided to stay out.
I wonder what AMS will come out. I think he'll come out around about, maybe ahead of Sutty. Yes, he's miles ahead of Sutty.
Excellent. That's great for AMS. Where's AMK? Yeah, that's wonderful for AMS though, isn't it? Excellent.
Yeah, he's 6 seconds, around about 6 seconds ahead of AMK, so the race at the moment is for him to lose. Unless Tom AJ can possibly...
And it's good to see some pace from Ash Best finally.
He's down in 14th, yeah.
Yeah, definitely was held up. But what Aaron, is it drying up or is it staying the same? It must be staying the same at the minute.
I think the rain's got lighter, but it's still obviously intermediate, so I think it will stay intermediate for the time being.
Yeah, it will indeed. And yeah, Fraggle Pool can't rejoin as well as they're called due to the host disconnecting. It's a disaster. But you know, disconnecting is just part and parcel of league racing. You know, Joel disconnected last week. You know, it just happens across the seasons.
Yeah, and this time it just strike on Lickle as he was winning the race. So unfortunate, but it happens.
It does indeed. So yeah, Tom AJ, 24.8 on the last lap. I think he's setting personal best. Yeah, he is indeed. So
Joel
it
Pitts.
is clearing. Yeah, it is clearing though.
I wonder if it'll go dry to the end. I'm not too sure, but people are pitting already for another set of inters. I think if it stays wet, Tom, AJ and Aaron are going to try and make it a one-stop.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, Jordan Amanda comes out just ahead of JP and 4.3 behind From, but obviously on much fresher tyres, so that's good.
Yeah, he's quite far behind, but if penalties come into play and he is on fresher tyres.
Yeah, sorry, From and AMK.
Oh yeah, where are they? I think From's too far back. Will they go for it? No. NK, always. I don't know where he's gone there, but that is a really weird line. But he keeps the position as Abiodun is slowing down. He's gone to a snail's pace on the straight. I don't know what's happened to him.
He wants to say, I think he's just saying hi to his fans. Not too sure what the real reason is. As Tom AJ picks from the lead of the Grand Prix, Aaron stays out another lap.
I think Tom AJ will come out about 2 seconds behind AMS.
Yeah, he will indeed. So Aaron leads this German Grand Prix.
Oogie pits.
Tom AJ, Oogie Azim, the best on the tyres, has to pit, so that's interesting. Here's AMS, there's Tom AJ.
Tom AJ actually didn't lose that much time, quite surprisingly.
Right. Yeah, very impressive stuff there from Tom AJ, and the bomb was going to be the bomb, Leon. The bomb could explode any minute. Just in front of AMS and destroy Gracie. You don't know.
Yeah, always taking some lessons from Aaron.
Off, forget him. Abiodun's off in the sax curve. He looks done. He looks dead.
Yeah. As I was saying with the bomb, though, he could be taking the Aaron approach to defending and holding up AMS, surprisingly.
Yeah, and of course, sorry, time for an AMK. Abiodun out.
His home Grand Prix. Or was AMS? No, AMS. AMK and Throw go side by side. Throw around the outside of turn 7. Oh, but AMK tries it. Breaking late. These two are still staying side by side. I couldn't even get the words out there. They're still side by side. Surely Throw off the back off into mobile 1. Yeah, he does. And AMK keeps the position. And we've got intel that rain is meant to end in 10 minutes. But thrown back down the inside of Sack's curb. Slight wheel-to-wheel contact. They're still side by side. I've got if it won't end well, especially through these final 2 corners. No, they're still side by side. Throw him off the track slightly, but AK keeps the position. Throw him is going to get a really good run. But no, for now, it looks like AK is going to keep a hold of P5.
And there's Aaron. I mean, was Aaron ahead of AMK anyway? No. I thought he overcut him.
I think AK's been stuck in a lot of traffic, so maybe.
Yeah, so an overcut from Aaron there, I believe. I'm sure the captain confirmed, but yeah, fine for him looking to finally get him because Jolie on the man it was working.
Yes, that puts actually Aaron in 3rd, correct?
Forget him. Oh, the bomb and AMS.
AMS has got the move, I think. Will the bomb go for it? No, he doesn't. So AMS has taken the lead once again. Now it's up to Tom AJ. He doesn't want to lose AMS, so he has to pass the bomb very quickly.
He will indeed. So yeah, MK was ahead, but Aaron overcut him. So impressive for that from Aaron. Aaron using the clear air and yeah, very experienced. What a great position there from the 3-time Formula 1 champion.
As I said, the rain is meant to end in a couple of minutes, so this could be interesting as the bomb hits.
Weatherman Darryl. So thank you to our new weatherman as the bomb finally hits from 3rd.
Aim came from still battling. Sutty and Juho are battling for the final point. Ash Best is also in there. Sutty down inside of Juho? No, doesn't go for it. Just back out the last second. As Abiodun leaves the session. The bomb is going to come out in P9, so going to be comfortable points for him for what it looks like. The back and board with Tom AJ. He's still closing in on AMS. Connor, do you think Tom AJ about to get AMS in the next coming laps?
I think so. He's got the faster tyres. He's got the better tyre. 2 laps, you know, it's not that much, but it's significant, and I think he's the faster of the 2. But the Sabres have the first speed, and obviously Aaron also lurking, only 5 seconds behind.
And if these two do get into battle, then it just brings Aaron into it. If the track is drying, whoever's good at driving on a more slippery track is probably going to have the advantage of it out of the top 3.
It's all kicking off in duo Finn, Ash Best and Warren Haig. You can go P10, P11, P12.
Yep. Ash Best down inside of Juho, and Sutty with the most enthusiastic dive bomb I've ever seen in my life, but Warren Haig with a double switchback, so fair play.
Yeah. Interesting driving there from Ash Best again. Yeah.
He's in the points.
He's lead up to P10, but I think Warren Haig will be getting past him very quickly. But Tom AJ looks the man to be. Looks the man who's going to win this German Grand Prix as Little Box disconnected. He says to be in tears. He feels so upset. His championship dream. That was his only chance of ever winning FP title down the drain. But yeah, Tom AJ looks to be in the mood to take this lead on.
Yeah, Tom AJ, he's looking like he's going to get it. Will AMS defend the inside? I think he needs to. Yeah, he just pulled to the inside. Tom AJ can't really do much except for hope that AMS goes wide. And AMS does slightly. Tom AJ's going to try and get the traction down on the inside. Doesn't really get it, but he's a lot closer. Now the slipstream through turn 7. Will he go for it into the Mercedes-Benz corner? No, he doesn't. AMS does defend. Sits in the middle of the track, but for another lap, AMS is going to keep a hold of the lead.
And while that all was happening as I expected, Warren Haig and Ash Best are going to combat into the hairpin. Ash Best defends the position, but Tom AJ looks very close still.
You know, keep an eye on Warren Haig. Will he go for a dive bomb here into turn 8? No, he doesn't. So these are the 2 battles to look out for at the moment. But I'll go back on board with Tom AJ as it's the battle for the lead.
It is indeed. So yeah, Tom AJ versus AMS. AMS having a turgid season. The reigning FP champion, and the great thing is the top 3 all don't have penalties. So that's what we like to see.
Yeah, everyone is closing the gap ever so slowly, so if it carries on like this, Aaron may find himself towards the final lap, maybe up there.
Yeah, and he will have the freshest rubber of all if it doesn't perhaps dry quickly enough.
It does look like it is drying though. I have to say, the track is drying pretty quickly, even though it is raining. This Tom AJ still can't get the move.
No, he can't. I think Warren Haig-Ashbest will be the one to watch through the parabolica for the final World Championship point.
Yeah, Warren Haig, I think, will be ruthless, will be aggressive, but never mind, he has to go around the outside, so it's going to be a lot more difficult. Ashbest breaks late, they both break late, but it looks like Ash has got the position still. Warren Haig tries to switch back, but no. Ash keeps the position for now unless Warren Haig goes for it down the side of turn 8, but he doesn't.
He doesn't, and Cliffy, unfortunately, Abingdon's had another shocking race, was performing very poorly, so yeah, was forced to retire. Liberal Box was dominating the race, but unfortunately lost connection, probably from a certain victory, so disaster for Liberal Box in tears.
He is a young Britishman, or Englishman when I say Britishman. Why did I say Britishman? Poor choice of words, but oh well, doesn't really matter. We'll focus on Tom AJ. Seems to be struggling out of traction. Oh, actually, no, never mind. I'll correct myself there. He actually had a really good run out of turn 3, but I think he's still too far back. That straight line speed of AMS is just too much for Tom AJ.
I'm not really seeing much confidence in Tom AJ's run. He's not really getting in the slipstream. He's going very early. He's choosing his line too early. He's too predictable in his overtakes at the minute, to be honest. A bit like Cliffy on the final lap against you. Very predictable.
I'd say lap 34, you know, baited him out, but yeah, a bit predictable. I knew he was going to do it. That's why I baited him. Sorry, yeah, Cliffy.
Leon. Congratulations, Leon. The highlight of your PSGL F1 career, surely. So yeah, AMS just runs right there. But you know, he's maintaining the position on AMS. You know, he's a wily old fox. He knows how to get results. You know, I think he just gets points. He's in F1. He gets points on a weekly basis. Even if he's not on the page, he just gets points. And that's what AMS does. He gets results. And Leon, guess what it is? It's a results business. That's what it's all about.
It is. As I can say now, the rain is only spitting, so it's getting drier and drier by the minute.
That's what we like to say. It has ultra soft tyres, but yet Aaron is struggling to close in on the top 2, interestingly enough.
Yeah, Tom AJ struggling now. AMS seems to be doing quite well in these conditions, so perhaps he can pull away.
Yeah, I mean, Tom AJ is taking quite a weird line compared to AMS. Like he's going quite slow in, but fast out. While AMS is taking a bit more of a deeper line in, not really to maximise the exit. So interesting to see the differences in lines at that corner onto the parabolica.
Yeah, he seems to be always messing him up, and then through the middle sector, dirty air, and just in general, he's not quicker than AMS. I think anywhere on track. The only place you can get him is that parabolic curve, and he's been too predictable, as you said. So yeah, I think AMS has got this one on the bike as the rain has stopped.
Interesting. So it'll be interesting to see how quick the rain. Obvious choice, the only choice in my opinion.
Yeah. Then it'll just be a straight who's the quickest to the line, unless everyone's obviously on a wet setup, and could be interesting.
There's a bit of licky in the chat, so interesting to see as Tom AJ will be waiting for the DRS. Quite interesting, you won't go for tyres. If anyone goes for the softs, I think they should retire. The softs in these conditions will not warm up. You want to be on a set of old softs. They can heat up so quickly, and Tom AJ is using his there's a bomb if I forget the bomb. Tom AJ doesn't look like he wants to make a move and won't.
Yeah, gone ball with the bomb as he's lost a lot of time to Hulk. I don't know if Hulk went for the move. I don't know who was ahead out of them two. I think it was the bomb. I think Hulk's make the move on him.
I don't know, don't care, but the bomb is going to get past, I think.
Yeah, but down the east side. Mercedes versus Renault Power. Also, two Renaults going out behind. Oh, what with the bomb and up there, but here comes Ash Best.
Warhead as well.
Ash in the Red Bull sandwich at the moment. Will he go down the inside of turn 8? No, he doesn't. He just slots into P10 still.
Yeah, and the conditions look bone dry more or less, but they're a little bit spray, but looking very dry out there. Who will gamble? Oh, sorry, Ruffer missed it. Opening Giroud. Giroud on a set of softs, I'd say. Why go for softs when there's also softs on offer?
He's the first one to gamble.
Oh, this is a big gamble, but this is a gamble that could win him the German Grand Prix. He's a man who takes risks. He's a risk taker. He's a winner.
AMK and Thingy have also joined him. Tom AJ. They're all going for softs. Ultras are going to struggle, I guess, to get to lap or 10 laps. Tom AJ around the outside of AMS. Tries it, but just can't get the traction. There's yellow flags in sector 1. I don't know who that is.
I think it's Jolie on a Manu. There's problems. Joel's got damage. Joel's got damage.
Oh no, he's pinned it out the pit lane.
I would have gone ultra softs.
I wonder what.
Tire temperatures aren't an issue. Perhaps I'm naive, but we'll see what ABS and Tom do.
To be honest, Tom AJ and AMS may be struggling with tire temps at this rate, with the track looking bone dry.
And in Iran is losing time to Warren Haig, so it's been the wrong call. It's the wrong call. It's too early.
It is too early, so these two are going to stick out on track. It looks bone dry, but the dries are still not the quicker tyre.
No, and especially a set of soft tyres. It just takes so long to warm up. So it's going to be, and these are just going to pit for a set of ultra softs when it matters, as Tom AJ is looking feisty, he's looking fast, and he wants to win this German Grand Prix.
Yeah, Sutty is now overtaken Aaron. These two will still have to pit the top two. The track will eventually dry out, but it will be for a set of ultra softs, no doubt. Tom AJ got a poor run. Will he still be able to get the move through? No, he's too far back. He'll have to wait again. Yellow flag. Oak is off. Where's that? Mobile 1.
Very strange.
And he's out the race.
Yep, Joel pits. Surely for SF on softs this time. Disaster for Joel and Lickle blocks. So the title race is wide open, that is for sure.
I believe Tom AJ takes the championship lead at the moment.
Yeah, that is very true. What a surprise, what a turnaround.
I know, his season's been very, what can I call it? He's had a win, so it's an up and down, I'd say, up and down. He's only had one podium, so it was a win.
Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, got points. Lots of points for Tom AJ recently, and that's what you need. Points mean prizes.
I don't know if it's just me, but the track looks fully dry now at this rate.
It does, and Flying Frame surely will pit for a set of ultra soft tyres. If I see him on a set of softs, I want to kick him from the PSGL leagues, to be honest. That has to be ultra softs. It just has to be.
8 laps, surely do it. He's on the softs.
It's very strange.
Warren Egg pits, what will he go on to?
I know one man who won't let me down. Oogie Azine. He's going to go for a set of ultra softs, 100% when he pits. That's Tom, right, bro! He's lost it out the pits and tapped the wall. I don't know if he got damage though.
No, he didn't. DRS enabled.
It's ultra softs, I tell you. It's ultra softs.
Warren Egg's on a set of softs.
Puncture for Warren Egg, he says he had a puncture.
Oh. Tom AJ and AMS, this is the battle for the win. The ultras will easily go to the end. That is right.
There's no tie temp issues anymore, so I'm not sure what people are playing at. Perhaps I forgot about the patch, or perhaps I'm getting too excited about the ultra soft tyres, but I think if AMS or Tom AJ go on the softs, they deserve to be kicked. They don't deserve a win if they want to set softs. That's what I'm saying.
So they both go, and AMS actually clips the grass on the entry, but can't get really overtaken. What tyres will they go on to?
That has to be. It just has to be Leon. No, I'm seeing. It's
a set of softs for Tom AJ, and it's a set of softs for AMS.
They must know something that I don't know. come on, Oogie Azim, don't let me down. Oogie Azim, there have to be, oh, what? There must be a glitch. It must be a glitch. There has to be. Unless they've got no Ultrasofts left. Well, even so.
His firm retakes third after his little scare and they exit the pit.
JP Greenwood picks from P8. Come on, JP, get yourself Ultrasofts on, please. The man, the myth, the legend, JP Greenwood. It's softs again. I'm seeing softs, Leon. What is going on? But anyway, let's get back on board with the action.
Yeah, AMS and Tom AJ still battling for the win. Imagine a crash at the moment, that'll be mad. Who's battling out? Tom AJ will try around the outside of Mercedes-Benz corner. No, he doesn't. He seems to be quicker on as Duo thing goes quicker as on the Ultrasoft, so that kind of backs up your point.
Thank you very much, Tom AJ into the mobile corner. Surely not.
Oh, he is.
He goes for it.
Oh, he's pushed him off. Oh, AMS is off. That was a bit of a dirty move, not gonna lie. VSC.
Virtual safety car. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I think I've calmed down now. Yeah. Sorry. 23-3 for Duo Finn. 24-3 for Aaron.
It's a second quicker.
Yeah. And this is over. Going on. It's out. Disaster for Mr. Tuesday. But the Ultrasoft tires are just the tires to go on. I'm shocked. I'm baffled. Especially by AMS or even Tom. You know, I just don't get it. You would have pulled up several seconds. Perhaps there might have been a little bit dead at the end, but it must have been so much faster.
Yeah, is everyone really good on the inside? No, he'll save it for the parabolic straight, I think, or the curve. Gets a good run on Oogie. And that was fairly comfortable, even before the DRS.
Yeah, Aaron's got his tyres up to damage Oogie's in quite just as it hasn't yet, so a bit of a shame, but job done.
Warren Haig's closing in on the bomb. This is the only battle to look out for at the moment, as Oogie seems lost 1.6 seconds in a lap, or in that corner. As Warren Haig, they went down the inside of the bomb with a switch bike. Oh, they're both off the track. Oh. Bit of argy-bargy stuff there.
Interesting. Any opinions on the Tom's move? Do you think AMS will report it to the series? You know, Aaron says it's very rude.
I don't think he'll report it, but if Tom was sportsmanlike, I think he would have let him back through. But
he would have. But that looks to be done and dusted for the lead of this Grand Prix.
For the lead, anyway, there's a three-way battle for 7th. If there's actually a crash, have you seen who's 11th?
JP Greenwood. Very impressive.
Could still get a point out of this race. Anything can happen. Still 5 laps to go as A&K sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. There's Warren Haig. He's down the inside. And he's got the move. No, he hasn't. What were you saying? Sorry.
So I was just looking at 2 sets of time, but yeah, Warren Haig on the bomb looks to be done. But Sutty's also in the mix in the Mercedes. Sutty's using his ass.
There he is. Look out for Sutty to try around the outside. Okay, he's broken mega late. Oh, slight contact. Oh, fairly clean for now, I want to say. Oh, contact, the bomb's got damage.
What a surprise. Same life as every week.
That's Tom AJ sets the fastest lap. Sutty down the inside. Excellent move.
Lovely, I think the bomb is finished. Perhaps he needs to make a pit stop.
Would promote JP into the points.
That's what I mean. I think that's what everyone wants to see. The JPTT fans out in force as they do every week.
Oh, he's not pitting. Shame.
The track is ramping up very quickly as Throne picks up a time penalty. They're Throne obviously renowned for his time penalties, and that's only his first, so a reasonable job from Flying Throne.
I thought maybe for a second Aaron could have maybe got near a podium, but Aaron already has a penalty too. Sutty now on Warren Haig. Around the outside, should be fairly comfortable, and it is not. As Warren Hager retook the position, Sutty was a bit naive there and just let him back through. I don't see why.
Yeah, legs wide open there. You know, just take what you want.
I think the race is starting to reach a dull point, but there's only 4 laps to go.
Yep, it has indeed. So Tommy J saying fastest laps now. I think the track is just sort of ramping up and just ramping up as Farrell pulls about to be lapped by Tommy J. Was disconnected, but of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Not Iran. Ugi's closing in on Iran again, so I'll keep an eye on that gap. It seems to be just now creeped under a second, so perhaps Iran is struggling. Ugi's on 3 lap younger tyres as he makes a very big error and has dropped out of DRS, but still has DRS.
Yeah, as sure, I think struggling on his other soft tyres.
Yeah, as the Bomb and Ash are now battling for P9. Oh, that was really close by the Bomb. Almost left him no room.
Yeah, very disconcerting there from the Bomb. Very disrespectful.
Can't disrespect an F1 champion like that.
Yeah, actually that's one of the best drivers over the last couple of years, without a doubt.
But yeah, the Bomb loses out on that position and is down into P10. Ugi's closing in on Aaron. Aaron won't want to give up this P4, I don't think. It's viable points for the Chunga, whatever, under team.
Yeah, well, there might be valuable points, but if Aaron's got a brain, let him go. He's not got a penalty. So.
True. But remember, Aaron with AMS. There's only 3 laps to go, so.
That is very true, but there's a lot of respect between these two men, you know. Similar routes and that, but the Alpine Express certainly will want to, you know, it's India versus Pakistan. Aaron weeping, Ugi Azim, the Rawalpindi Express. The home crowds watch from their TV sets, and Ugi Azim is past.
No, Aaron has absolutely launched it, and Ugi says thank you very much.
Who says these two countries can only play cricket? We've seen them duel at the Hockey Ring. Aaron tries to do a Ricardo Tubby, nearly bangs into the back of him, but Ugi Azim gets the job done and because has the grip and he has the confidence. And Ugi Azim, people, what a drive from Ugi Azim.
Aaron actually got damage from that, I think, so unfortunate.
Yeah, well, I think that was his own fault.
Yeah, it's true.
Sometimes you bite off more than you can chew, and I think that was the case there. But Aaron Ugi Azim just to stop the qualities in these dry conditions.
Yes. Anything else happening to Sutty? Nice best, possibly, as Sutty's actually on the back of Warren Haig for P7. I think this will be the last battle of the race.
Yes, little, we might as well. So Warren Haig, Sutty DCFC, Derby County FC, Frank Lampard and Christine look on. Dutty, can he make the move on? Warren Haig, Ashford, Richard lurking in the wing on this battle. Is going to end in tears, I hope. I don't think there's a crash.
Come on, JP, you can get points. Here comes Sutty.
JP in the top 10.
Sutty down the inside. Will he brake late? He does brake. He brakes too late. In fact, he's off the track. Warren Haig gets the position, but Sutty's not that far behind. But I think Warren Haig scoops up P7 once again. And Asbest will now be on the hunt as Tom AJ starts the final lap.
Yeah, Tom AJ will be hoping not to feel the wrath of the stewards as Ashbest taking lots of speed. Ashbest, king of the high speed, loser of the low speed corners.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I don't think anything's going to change between these 3. May as well go on board with Tom AJ.
Yep, might as well. I was keeping on board with Sutty. Well, you never know.
True, you do never know, but don't think anything will happen. But Tom AJ, flawless drive.
Yeah, outstanding. I think Nickelbox would have won by 10, 15 seconds had he pitted at the right time. But what if, shoulda, woulda, coulda. These things happen.
It doesn't happen as Tom AJ comes through the final sector for the final time. Sacks curb for the final time.
Yeah, it's just a wonderful one. The Sacks curve, and I mean, the final curve is even better, Leon.
Yeah, the sued curve. Someone might get sued, I don't know. But anyway, Tom AJ wins the German Grand Prix. Sorry for the dead pun. But anyway, AMS will take second place, and Frome, after having a nasty scare on the exit of the pits, will take third place. And I believe Yugi will take fourth, and Aaron will be fifth. Yep. NK Lonely Race will take sixth.
Yeah, solid for NK and Williams. You know, you can't complain. Good points for the championship.
It's true. Unfortunately, JP will not get points, which is unfortunate, unless there's a penalty after the race, obviously.
That is true. So yeah, a decent race. It wasn't a classic, but some nice little battles there. And Tom AJ, you know, looks after pacing, coming out on top in the end, and a crucial day in the championship. You know, Tom AJ leading the way.
Yeah. And he takes the championship lead as Juhofin runs out. Fuel on the line. Lovely. And that's it for the German Grand Prix.
Yep. The Emirates Grossart Prix von Deutschland. Deutschland. So, the podium. Yeah, I like London, you know. It's a great podium, isn't it? In front of all these German fans. Those JP fans also, you can see them. Lots of fans enjoying their Tuesday night. But it wasn't Mr. Tuesday night, unfortunately, but it's now time for the champagne. So, yeah, congratulations to the top three. And we'll get the top three in for an interview and a little box as well.
No, AMS won't be joining us, but
maybe we can communicate with a bit of Morse code or something.
Okay, so apparently now the background is full wets when it isn't raining. Thank you, Cody's.
Tom.
If you're going to say who driver of the day was, who would you say?
I don't know, I think there were a lot of candidates. I thought AMS was quite impressive. I thought AMK and Williams also stood out. So, but I don't think there's anyone too stand out. I'm not going to lie. I would think, you know, there's no one too. But I want to go for AMK in the end. I think P6 and Williams deserves a lot of respect.
Yeah. I'm either going to say AMK or Oogie.
Yeah, I think Oogie as well had a great late surge, to be fair to him. So, but lots of. But no one too stand. I mean, Sutty, to be fair to him, you know, nice points. Don't seem too high.
Too often, to be fair. So I think Warren Hague, there was a lot of potential for Warren Hague. But
Yeah, just wasn't to be. He needs to get on the phone to, you know, BT, Sky, whoever you're with, get it sorted. Warren, we want to see you fighting for race victories because we know that's what you're capable of. And yeah, Leon, I've just shouted the invites.
Thank you. So we'll wait for the three of them, since obviously AMS probably won't be joining us.
Nope.
Just gotta wait, I think some. What's it, Tom we're waiting on?
Just Tom, you know what?
We'll give him 30 seconds or so.
We will indeed. Obviously, next week it will be, what race is it? It's the Belgian Grand Prix. That's Spa, Bangkok, France, followed by Monza, then Baku. So not many European races left already. The season flying by, Leon. So you might as well get on with flying from.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
We'll start with flying from anyway. Fro, P3, I think you started in, was P5. My first question for you is, did you expect to get a podium after, I believe it was you who had the scare out of pit lane?
Pit lane? Oh yeah, into gravel. Yeah, I just got that wrong on race. Sorry about that. Yeah, it wasn't too bad really. It only cost me a couple of seconds, but yeah, I had a bad start because I've not really driven in wet for a while, so I was being really cautious. And I think I dropped to about eighth or ninth. So yeah, I probably didn't expect a podium, but I pitted early for my second set of inters, and it kind of got me in front of her and Anugi and everyone. So pretty straightforward race on there.
Okay, Connie, got any questions for
Yeah,
Ron?
well, yeah, not too much, but congratulations on a very experienced driver to but you know, you're going to give the fans what they want. Will we see Flying Throne back in F3 next week?
I don't think there's space, is there?
So that's a no then.
Possibly. I'm considering options.
Lovely stuff. So yeah, Tom, AJ, Leon.
Tom took the win today. I believe you also take the championship lead. First question is, did you, coming into this race, I know you were on a Renault, which is a pretty good car on this track, did you anticipate a win or maybe even a podium?
No, not very good around Germany. So I had to lower the ballast to like, I think I put it on 6, just because at turn 1 for me on the pad I just spin around every time. So I wasn't really expecting anything.
My other question is, might be a bit of a debate about your move on AMS. What do you think about your move that you did?
I'm really sorry if he thinks that it was unfair or on purpose or anything like that. I guess all I can say is that I was all pretty much side by side with him. I was on the inside line, therefore it was my corner to take, because I don't know. I personally would have backed out more, and obviously, I don't know. I'll post the footage. I can only apologise if you thought it was unfair. Yeah, I don't know.
Connie, any questions for him?
Yeah, obviously, Tom, you know, you're going to be leading the championship now with Shoulder on a Manu and Little Blocks, I believe. Well, they didn't score points, so you know, Tom, now you are top, and obviously this will obviously mean you won't be given perhaps these midfield cars anymore. Perhaps we'll see you in a Sauber or Toro Rosso, or perhaps even worse in future events. You know, how are you looking forward to that challenge? So obviously, Joel, to be fair, you probably a similar pace or faster than Joel, but get better cars than him, so you know, you're going to be in that boat with him now.
I'm sure AMS hates me now anyway, so I'm sure he won't put me in anything particularly pleasant. But yeah, no, I'll go in whatever. I guess if I'm, from judging from what the pace allocations were, I thought the Renault would actually be slower than what it was. But I said it was me and Dano fighting for fastest laps at the end. So yeah, no, it's a pretty good car. Obviously, Throne finished third as well. So yeah, I'll probably be putting a Williams or something as a punishment.
Yeah, well, congratulations, Tom, and good luck for the championship battle. And yeah, Leon, Little Blocks, disconnected, you know, distraught scenes down at McLaren.
Licker, what do you just have to say? Because you were winning that race and you end up finishing with no points.
I mean, do I have to have any more challenges thrown at me? I feel like nothing's going my way at the moment. Because Silverstone, Joel was in the Williams with me, I think it was, or whatever track it was. Well, Austria. Well, in Silverstone, I was outscoring Joel because he weren't there, so I was going to take championship lead, but Jack broke my wing. Got Austria was a decent result. Today was winning, looked comfortable, and then it just gave way. I mean, not much more I can really say. It's just that if I have to win this championship, I have to climb mountains. There's mountains for reasons. It looks like it's going to have to be one to climb.
And obviously, Lickle, you know, that's good to hear. There are 6 races left, so there is a lot of points to play for. But it's quite clear that the McLaren, you know, let's be fair, you are the fastest driver in this league, and you know, you should be in the Williams, shouldn't you?
I kind of want to be in the Williams because every time I'm in McLaren, something happens to me. Because Singapore last season, I was winning by over a minute, got stuck in the pits. I was winning in Russia in it, I got that stop-go penalty for corner cutting apparently. And now here, lagging out. Don't know what more can be thrown at me.
Yeah, well, Lickle, obviously there's always setbacks in a title campaign, but you know, it's a long way to go, and Tom will have some shit cars moving forward, but we'll see how it plays out. Won't we, Leon? You know, 6 weeks left, and hopefully I'm still available and here to enjoy your company as always. But that's that, I think, in terms of questions.
Yeah, same back to you also as company. But that'll be it for PSGL FP round number 8 here in Germany. More than halfway through the season now, 6 to go as Connor said, and the championship is looking closer than ever. So that's been it from me and Connor, and we'll see you for round 9 in Belgium.